As India reels under the Covid-19 crisis, people are scrambling to find oxygen, ventilators, and medicinal supplies for their loved ones. Now, we recommend that you keep these apps handy with you because if ever a need arises, these apps will help you locate COVID resources with ease. Now the first one is the COVID resource app. Now this is fairly easy to access. You can access it from your desktop or from the browser of your smartphone as well. The app is giving useful information such as availability of beds at hospitals, medicines, food, oxygen and plasma donation. The app provides information for many states and cities across the nation. The next one is COVID-19 SOS. Now this one will give you a list of remdesivir distributors, oxygen suppliers, and it also gives you a hospital bed tracker. The app also has a special section for raising emergency needs if a patient is suffering acute symptoms. The next one is called the COVID Care app. It's been developed by app developers from Mumbai, but it caters to needs of people across the country. Now essentially what they're trying to do is connect people who are in need of help to those who can provide help. A person can simply download the app and go to Need Help section and post his or her requirements. So while these are apps which reach out to everyone across the country, the next one is the Delhi Corona app, which is more centered towards people living in Delhi. Now after a user logs in, one will be able to check the COVID-19 beds availability status on the home screen itself. The home page shows COVID-19 general beds and COVID-19 ICU beds with and without ventilators. Currently, these are the figures that we see. Now this next one is more centered towards people living in Hyderabad, hydcovidresources.com. Very easy to access and very easy to find information on. It went viral with lakhs of users coming in within days and it was made only in 2 hours. So COVID resources you can find in Hyderabad on this app. And finally, if you're on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, a lot of groups and pages have been made to share information about COVID resources. There's one page called Humankind Global. It has close to about 60,000 members already and it is sharing a good amount of information about COVID resources. You can log on here and find resources or help someone else who is in need of resources. Finally, having given you a glimpse about all these apps, I would like to mention that since the numbers are changing every few minutes because of the rising requirements of COVID resources, the numbers that you see on these apps may not be foolproof. But we still recommend that you keep these apps handy with you for a time when the need may arise.